We really wanted to show this part of the game because this is where we started. This is the first area of the game we worked on. This is the first cinematic we shot with Troy and Ashley. And we really feel it captures the flavor of the game.
Now what?
Screw it.
Well, what's fun about the demo you're about to see is it shows one of the big things that we want to get into is the different ways that humans survive in this world after society collapses, after supplies have run short, and like what are the moral lines that different factions of humanity, what do they cross? Where do they draw those lines to create an existence for themselves?
So the demo we're about to show is the bit where Joel and Ellie, they've been together for a few days now. They've managed to get a truck. They're trying to get to the west part of the country, western side of the country. And unknowingly they're driving into a city, Pittsburgh, that has been turned into a giant trap.
They basically have created a spider's web, so to speak, laid traps at different intersections and thoroughfares entering the city. So anybody that has to cross through Pittsburgh is unknowingly going to be snared by one of these traps. And Joel and Ellie, who have procured a vehicle from an earlier adventure, they're making their way across. And Joel has a suspicious feeling when he sees that the freeway is blocked off.
And these are the kind of people that behave very much in the way that Joel used to behave before he ran into Ellie. So he sees this coming. He sees the trap. It's a little too late. The ambush happens. But now you're going to see how Joel survives under a situation like this and how Ellie can help him.
You get to see like what happens to society after everything breaks down. And throughout Pittsburgh, you're going to get to see and explore more and more of what kind of lengths these people have gone to and kind of the darkness that they exist in. But also understand from Joel's perspective as kind of somebody who's shut down emotionally himself and has to cross his own sort of what used to be moral lines. He can kind of relate to them, and he understands, and he almost lays it out that is like there's no real good or bad, and they've made the choices they have to make in order to survive. And later on, you're going to meet other factions and see like different perspectives that they bring to the journey.
What about the guy?
He ain't even hurt.
Alone in the big and fading by the sand.
not good!
But we really feel like this area, this city, has it's more like what we call the fun and games of The Last of Us, if you could call it that, where you really see Joel and Ellie starting to bond, starting to come together and having to do what they need to do to survive in this world.